Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do the first upgrade video for the Arrma Talion. Before we get started, I wanted to answer a question I get a lot. Why did I choose the Talion over the Kraton? Because they are very similar cars and people want to know which one to get. So the first reason is the simplest. I wanted a truggy. The Kraton, it's not really a truggy. It's bigger, it has bigger wheels. It's like a combination between a truggy and a monster truck. And I wanted a truggy, so I went for the Talion. Before we can talk about the other reasons I chose the Talion over the Kraton, we first need to know what is the differences. So the first difference is the most obvious one. The canopy is different. It's not really a reason to choose either, but I do like the Talion more. It's really a nice color scheme, but this is not my first reason, probably the last. The first reason is the wheels. The wheels on the Kraton are just very big. They are too soft. If you do a run with it, you're gonna see the front wheels really balloon, and it's just not a truggy wheels. Even for a monster truck, it's not the best wheels that I saw. Probably most of the people that get the Kraton do change the wheels, like I'm gonna do in the Talion. So it's not really a factor to count in when you get in the car. So the next reason, the Kraton has a wider wheelbase. The CVD are longer and you have this hex inside the wheels. It is just longer, so you get a wider front of the car. The problem is when I run the Kraton, it has like a large spin base. So if you take a spin with the car, because the wider of the wheels, it will take a bigger spin. It just doesn't feel like a real fast and agile truggy. It's more like a very heavy monster truck, and I didn't really like how it handles. So if you're gonna change the wheels and you think it's too wide for you, then no reason to get the Kraton, because the rest of the parts are the same as the Talion. The most important thing about the larger wheelbase, if you have a larger wheelbase, it will affect the steering. Just think about it. If you're running like a toy crate and you want to spin the wheels, the larger the wheel is gonna be, the harder it will be to spin. It's just you have more leverage to do it. So it will affect the servo, it will be harder on it. It will affect the diffs, it will affect all the electric system because it has just more effect on it. It's not the biggest problem, but I did see more problems at the Kraton. Moreover, I did drive the Kraton just a bit, and it just felt like a heavier car. I didn't try the Talion yet. I'm sure it will be faster. I will tell you after the first run, but I'm not going to take it out until I have the minimum upgrades to do it. The less different is inside. Under the canopy, the Kraton has about here just a plastic brace to keep the canopy from crashing in, and the Talion doesn't. You can add it, so it's not really a problem, but the first upgrade for the car that I'm making is a brace. I'm going to show you first the brace, and it does do the same effect. So let's start with the upgrade video. The first upgrade I'm going to show you, it's probably the most important one, especially if you are a basher. If you do miss a land, you're going to land on the shock tower, on the front of the wheels, and the car will just bend just inwards. As you can see, is a bit flexible. These two plastic parts are not strong enough and the car can bend. If you see on the canopy, you can see the hole here is larger for the chassis can bend and not tear up the canopy. So Arrma do knows about the problem. It's not really a problem, it can bend a bit, but if you are, as I said, a basher and you jump very high too big of a jump and you're going to break the lower plate and you're going to bend it. So as I did on my MT4, the first thing is to reinforce the chassis. There is an upgrade to change these two plastic parts for aluminum. I'm probably going to do it. I don't have it right now and I really want to go out and bash the car. So I did something very fast and I think it's quite nice. I hope it will hold up. I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I took aluminum rod, very simple. It's 1.5 centimeters, as you can see. 1.5. I cut it just a bit longer than the shock towers. I did cut here the holes at the thickness of the center of the shock towers. Right here, and one for the other side, as you can see. Then, just for the look of it, I took a carbon lookalike decal and covered it, as you can see right here, and to put it in, very simple. Squeeze it in. Right. That's it. It's very strong. It's held up by the pressure of the shock towers. I'm not sure if in a crazy run it's gonna come out. If it does, I will tell you, but I'm not sure it's gonna be. So you can do it a bit longer and add just a pin here to close it, but I really think it will hold up very well. As you can see now, it cannot bend inside. Outside it can, but inside this will prevent it. If you have a bad landing on the front, this will hold the car very well. I do like it. And the second thing is, the canopy really sits on it, as you can see here. So if you do land on the top, it will also give you a brace for the tower like the kraton has on the center. So that's my first upgrade. I think it's very nice, very clean, very neat. You can put a lipo in, you can do just about anything. If you need to open the center diff, you can take it out, very simple, as I showed you. Just pull it, pry it out, it's very easy. So that's the first upgrade. The second upgrade is very simple. I just added on the canopy these two shims here. Because I did the brace, I knew I don't need this movement anymore, and this is a very thin part here of the canopy, and I was afraid it's gonna break or rip out, so I just add two shims, glue it inside. Hope it will be okay. Very simple upgrade. It has all these guards for scraping, like people usually making, but it already has, so no reason to put an extra. Another upgrade, not really upgrade, just covering the rear fin, so some carbon decal. As you can see here, I'm in the middle of it, and I'm going to show you single part. Very simple. Let's take a knife. That's it, simple as that. Only for the look of it. That's just for the rest of it. The last upgrade I'm gonna do right now, just change the wheels. Probably most of the people do it. Pro-Line Badlands, one of the best truggy wheels out there for bashing. Did buy it, as you can see, before I got the car. Knew I'm gonna get it. And this is the wheels I want. Not a lot to tell about it. Just one of the best recommended wheels out there. gonna change it, and I'm gonna finish this one, showing you everything, and wrap the video up. So come back in a sec. Okay guys, finished changing the wheels and covering the rear fin. Let's do a quick rundown. The first upgrade I did is the chassis brace. I changed the wheels and covered the rear fin, not really an upgrade, just for the fun of it, and added just shims here for the canopy, just to hold it better. So that's it for this upgrade video. In the next video I'm gonna upgrade the springs, the servo, the bearings, and later on I'm gonna upgrade some other parts. Hope this helps you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time.